Danielle Staley is a vibrant 35-year-old from Holiday, Utah, known for her infectious laughter and adventurous spirit. Friends say she was always the first to suggest a road trip or a spontaneous hike, and her energy could light up any room. Danielle grew up surrounded by the mountains, developing a deep love for nature and the outdoors, and she carried that passion with her wherever she went. But her life took a dark and unexpected turn far from home, leaving her loved ones searching for answers. What began as a carefree journey along the Pacific coast soon became a mystery that no one could have predicted. Danielle was last seen exploring California's breathtaking coastline with her boyfriend, Alex Nunez. The two had set out on what was supposed to be a memorable adventure, capturing sunsets and making memories by the ocean's edge. Now, their camper van sits abandoned, a haunting symbol of a trip gone terribly wrong. The vehicle, once filled with laughter and plans, is now a silent witness to Danielle's disappearance, raising more questions than answers. Those who know Danielle describe her as full of life, dreams, and plans for the future. She was the kind of person who would never just walk away from the people she loved or the life she was building. Her absence is felt deeply by everyone who knew her. Her disappearance has left a painful void, turning her loved ones' lives upside down. Every day without her is a struggle, filled with worry, fear, and the hope that she'll walk through the door again. Danielle is 5'6", slender, with striking features and a warm smile, details that matter now more than ever. Her family clings to these descriptions, hoping someone will recognize her and come forward with information. Her story is a chilling reminder that danger can strike when least expected, even in the most beautiful places. The ocean that once brought her peace now holds secrets her family is desperate to uncover. Her family waits, desperate for answers, refusing to let her become just another statistic. They gather for vigils, share her story, and hold on to hope, determined to bring Danielle home. Every detail about her appearance, every memory, and every clue could be the key to finding her. The search for Danielle is a race against time, and her loved ones won't give up. This isn't just a case, it's a family's worst nightmare come true. The pain of not knowing is unbearable, but their determination to find her is unwavering. Danielle was living her life, making memories and embracing every moment. Now, she's vanished without a trace, leaving behind only questions and heartbreak. The contrast between her joyful travels and her sudden disappearance is stark, a reminder of how quickly life can change. The community is rallied together, organizing searches, posting flyers, and holding vigils. They refuse to let Danielle's story fade away, believing that someone, somewhere, knows something. Danielle deserves to be found, and her family deserves answers. Until then, they will keep searching, keep hoping, and keep her memory alive. November 6, 2025. Danielle was last seen at a bonfire on Rio Del Mar State Beach, a stretch of sand that, on most nights, is filled with laughter, music, and the gentle crackle of firelight. That evening, the air was cool, the sky clear, and the sound of the waves mingled with the voices of those gathered. It was the kind of night that draws people together, a place where memories are made, not lost. This beach is meant for relaxation, a sanctuary where the worries of the world are left behind. But on that night, something changed. The serenity of Rio Del Mar was shattered, and a sense of unease crept in, turning a place of peace into the backdrop for a mystery. Danielle was with a group, still unidentified. Around 11:30 p.m., the last confirmed sighting of her. The faces around the fire are a blur in memory, their identities still unknown to investigators. Who were they? What did they see? The bonfire's warmth became the starting point of a cold trail. As the flames died down, so did the certainty of what happened next. The embers glowed in the darkness, marking the last place Danielle was seen. Danielle wore a dark hooded sweatshirt, blending into the night, her silhouette barely distinguishable from the shadows cast by the fire, but her eye-catching leopard print leggings stood out, a detail that could jog someone's memory, a flash of pattern in the firelight that might have caught someone's eye. Did anyone see her leave? Was she alone, or did someone follow? These are the questions that haunt investigators and her loved ones alike. The beach was busy that night, groups of friends, couples, and strangers, all sharing the same stretch of sand. Someone must have noticed something, a conversation, a disagreement, a sudden departure. Police need to hear from everyone who was there, no matter how insignificant their memories may seem. Even the smallest detail could be the missing piece. The group at the bonfire remains a mystery. Were they friends, acquaintances, or strangers Danielle met that night? Their silence only deepens the questions. Every detail matters, no matter how small. A forgotten conversation, a misplaced item, or a fleeting glance could hold the key. The ocean keeps its secrets, but someone saw something. The waves may wash away footprints, but memories linger. The scene is now a focal point for investigators, combing through evidence, searching for answers in the sand and silence. The answers are out there, waiting to be uncovered. As dawn breaks over Rio del Mar, hope remains that the truth will come to light. Danielle's last night on the beach is the key to this mystery. Somewhere in the memories of that night, in the flicker of the bonfire and the hush of the waves, lies the truth of what happened to her. Dawn on November 7th brought a heavy sense of dread to Rio del Mar State Beach. The sun rose quietly over the sand, but the world felt different. Danielle was gone. Her camper van, which had been her sanctuary, now sat eerily empty. The only sign of life inside was her dog, Alex, waiting faithfully for her return. The silence was unsettling, broken only by the distant sound of waves and the soft whimpering of Alex, who seemed to sense that something was terribly wrong. Scattered near the remnants of last night's bonfire were Danielle's phone, wallet, and keys, personal items that no one would ever leave behind without a reason. The sight of them, half buried in the sand, sent a chill through everyone who saw them. It was as if time had stopped and the world was holding its breath, waiting for answers that wouldn't come easily. This wasn't a case of someone walking away from their life. There were no signs of a planned departure. No note. No explanation. Something had gone terribly, inexplicably wrong in the night, and the evidence was right there in the sand. The Santa Cruz County Sheriff's Office was called almost immediately. Within hours, the beach was transformed from a peaceful retreat into a potential crime scene. Yellow police tape fluttered in the breeze, and the flashing lights of patrol cars cast an ominous glow over the sand. The first hours after Danielle's disappearance were critical. Her family was notified, and the news hit them like a tidal wave. Danielle was never out of touch for long, and her sudden silence was completely out of character. Their worst fears were confirmed as the minutes ticked by with no word from her. Friends and family frantically called and texted, hoping for any sign that she was safe. Each unanswered call, each message left unread, only deepened the sense of panic. Danielle was always quick to respond, always connected. Her sudden disappearance was not just unusual, it was alarming. Deputies moved quickly to secure the area, cordoning off the van and the surrounding sand. They began a meticulous search for any clue that might explain what had happened. Every detail mattered now. Every footprint, every scrap of evidence could be the key to finding Danielle. Investigators combed the beach, examining every footprint, every item left behind. They photographed and cataloged everything, knowing that even the smallest detail could be crucial. The search was painstaking, but no one was willing to give up hope. The van, once a symbol of freedom and adventure, was now a key piece of evidence. Forensic teams dusted for prints and searched for anything that might reveal where Danielle had gone, or who might have been with her. As the investigation intensified, search teams began to fan out along the coastline. Volunteers joined officers, forming lines and scouring the sand for any sign of Danielle. The community came together, united by hope and fear. The beautiful, tranquil beach was now the backdrop for a terrifying mystery. What had happened to Danielle in the darkness before dawn? The question hung in the air, unanswered and urgent. The urgency was palpable. Every second that passed felt heavier than the last. Investigators moved quickly, knowing that time was slipping away, and with it, the chances of finding Danielle safe. Danielle's family clung to each other, desperate for answers. Detectives huddled near evidence markers, piecing together the fragments of a night that had changed everything. Everyone knew that something was very wrong and that the clock was ticking. As the sun climbed higher, the race to find Danielle had truly begun. The community, investigators, and her loved ones were united in one purpose: to bring her home and to uncover the truth behind her mysterious disappearance. At the center is Danielle's boyfriend, Alex Nunez, the last person known to be with her. He says he stayed in the camper van while Danielle went to the bonfire, falling asleep before she vanished. By morning, Danielle was gone. Nunez has pleaded publicly for help, insisting on his innocence and full cooperation with police. He's both a grieving partner and a person of interest, facing scrutiny while searching for answers. Police confirm he's cooperating, and the van has been thoroughly searched. His account leaves a critical gap in the timeline. What happened after he fell asleep remains the central question. Nunez's public pleas are desperate. He wants Danielle found as much as anyone. The investigation hinges on filling in the missing hours. The truth of that night is still out there. Danielle's case is classified as a missing person at risk. Authorities believe she's in danger, not missing by choice. This status brings urgency and extra resources to the search. Sergeant Zach West says new information points to foul play. A chilling development. The investigation has shifted from search and rescue to a potential crime. Detectives are re-interviewing witnesses, analyzing evidence, and digging into Danielle's recent life. They're careful with public details to protect the case. The combination of abandoned belongings and silence is deeply suspicious. The sheriff's office is committed to finding answers, wherever they lead. The Santa Cruz County Sheriff's Office is urgently appealing to the public for help. They're asking for surveillance footage from Rio Del Mar Beach and nearby streets, Beach Drive, Treasure Island, Spreckles Drive, between November 5th and 7th. Cameras are everywhere. A single frame could break the case. Police also want to hear from anyone who was on or near the beach that night. Even the smallest detail could be vital. A group at the bonfire, a strange car, an argument. The community's eyes and ears are crucial. You can remain anonymous, but your tip could be the breakthrough. Danielle's family is counting on the public's help. Police are working around the clock, but they need the community. Don't assume someone else has reported what you saw. Make the call. It could save a life. The search for Danielle depends on all of us. Danielle's family rushed from Utah to Santa Cruz, turning their grief into action. They walk the beaches, hand out flyers, and speak to anyone who'll listen. Their presence is a constant reminder of the human cost. They work closely with police, sharing every detail that might help. Danielle's lack of contact is their worst fear realized. Their public pleas keep her story alive and in the spotlight. Their determination is remarkable. They refuse to give up. The family's fight is a rallying cry for the community. The Santa Cruz community has rallied, organizing search parties and reviewing surveillance footage. Volunteers comb beaches and trails, extending the official search. Residents and businesses have submitted hours of video for police review. Every tip, even if unconfirmed, helps narrow the search. The community's vigilance is a powerful tool. Someone may have seen something crucial. Local businesses post flyers and social media spreads Danielle's story. The collective effort keeps hope alive. Thousands are now searching for a clue. This unity is a beacon in a dark time. 2 weeks have passed since Danielle vanished, but hope remains. Now is the time to amplify her story and keep searching. The public is the investigation's greatest asset. Look at Danielle's photo. Remember her dark hoodie and leopard print leggings. Were you near Rio Del Mar Beach on November 6th? Did you see anything unusual? Even the smallest memory could be the missing piece. Share her flyer. Talk about her case. Keep her name alive. We can't let her become another cold case. Danielle is a daughter, a friend, a person who deserves to be found. Don't be a bystander. Get involved. Check your cameras. Report what you know. To those who know what happened, the truth will come out. Danielle's family and community will not stop searching. We will not give up until Danielle Staley is brought home.